So we got to the beach with Braden and Mikhail, and we just been sort of fooling around, and then one less Sayudanshi playthrough to watch. Oh god, so we've been playing around on the beach with them. Nothing important's happened up until Braden, like, they were playing frisbee, Braden went into the water, but I don't think Braden can swim. And he fell or something, and now he's drowning, and so Zach just collapsed and didn't even attempt to try to save him, and he's just already giving up on Braden and assuming he's dead, which is kind of what I would do, but hey. You know, I can finally agree with Zach for once. Alright. Wasn't Braden drunk too? Yeah, he was kind of drunk. Alright. And the beach falls silent. Even the birds stop the calling from above. The sun disappears behind a cloud. It's like a shroud has been thrown over my entire world. This is a world without Braden, to him. Nothing lasts forever. Oh my god, did this scene ended here? Wow. No, don't. Okay, for a second I thought like this chapter was over or something, and I ended it like right before a chapter ended. A splash startles me, and I open my eyes, emotionally exhausted. A dark blur gradually focuses, and I hear coughing in the distance. Braden is slung over Mikhail's shoulder. He's motionless, and I can't tell if the coughing was from Mikhail or Braden. Mikhail ascends the beach, defiantly stomping out of the sneering waters, and drops Braden into the sand. Dude was under for like 3 minutes! Braden coughs violently into the sand, gagging, and looks up at me, his eyes red, bloated, and watery. Just keep clinging to life, you little tool, you little bitch. Mouth to mouth? Ew. No, ew. Why does he look... Ew, I don't like looking at his face like this. He tries to say my name, but it sounds guttural, a subhuman croak. He shakes his head, noticeably trying to fight a losing battle against swelling emotions as tears begin to stream down his face. What's going on? Why does he have these, like, black lines? Like, isn't this line look sort of blackish? Like, sort of grayish? Like his mascara's running? Am I crazy? I don't know. It doesn't look like water. It looks like his mascara's running. Okay, it's fine. You can't watch this? Yeah, I'm not surprised. And without warning, he climbs onto me, wrapping his arms tightly around my back and begins to sob uncontrollably, pressing his cold, wet face into my chest. Oh, I thought he was going to be, like, pissed at Zach. I thought he was going to be, like, really, really angry because Zach didn't save him. But I guess he doesn't even notice or care. I look up at Mikhail, embarrassed of my own lack of courage, studying his face for a reaction, knowing that few things hurt more than the loss of respect from someone you truly look up to. Isaac left. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I knew I couldn't trust him. It's okay, man. We got him. We? I didn't do anything. How does he always know the right thing to say to me? His words make me hug Braden a little tighter as I try to fight back my own tears. Mikhail smiles back at me and then collapses into the sand, his chest exhaling adrenaline to the point that it's almost atmospherically visible. Some gifts you can't put a price tag on, like having a best friend who just rescued his competition, instantly forgives the most cowardly moment of your life, and then somehow gives you the credit for it. And the only sounds we hear are Braden's muffled cries in my chest and the soft snicker of waves as they lick the beach. Maybe, like, I feel like... Oh god, are they just laying there? Why is Braden looking like that? Just this vacant stare. Mikhail is the first to break the silence as Braden's sobbing begins to subside. You okay, man? Braden is hollow and stiff, like a piece of driftwood, a fractured carapace. Eyes unblinking, staring into the void. Yeah, that's what I said. He nods absently, then tucks his head behind my arm. His grip around me never loosens. What happened? You didn't see that undercurrent coming, or what? I don't even know what an undercurrent is, but no, I didn't see anything. He doesn't have the best vision, does he not? That's honestly how he ended up on my bed in the first place, so he could see the TV. Okay, those were lies. Those were lies, Zach. Come on, you know that. For real? Y'all are cliche as hell. No, it's for real. I just don't like telling people about it. You have glasses or anything? No, I hate the idea of them. I'm self-conscious enough already. God, you're stupid. Regardless, you gotta see, man. Have you ever heard of contacts, you dumb sack of... You got really lucky. We all got really lucky. I almost didn't find you out there. Then you fought me when I grabbed you. Sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. I panicked. I know, it's instinct, man. You're okay now. I think I'm going to walk back up to the car and grab the food. I think we've had enough swimming for today, boys. You guys need some time anyway. Do we? And B, if you want to get cleaned up, there's a shower over at the under end of the beach. Back the way we came. You can go rinse off and stuff if you want. Zach, you've got my number if you need anything. Mikhail pats me on the shoulder before he disappears into the sandy hills, and I'm alone with Braden. Time passes as I sit with my thoughts. It's hard not to blame myself, considering my terrible throws are what pushed Braden into the water in the first place. Braden scoots over and leans his head on my shoulder. It's pretty. I used to think so. What do you mean? And I do what all of us do at some point in our lives when we reach a crossroads. I question the stability and structural integrity of my own foundation. How could something that I enjoy so much be so undeniably cruel to you? What are you guys even talking about anymore? It's a goddamn ocean. You guys are annoying. Jeez. Looking back, I'm still kind of unsure why neither of us had the ability to talk in that moment. Maybe it was just emotions, adrenaline, something. Sorry, I was just looking at their feet. Regardless, I have a hard enough time expressing myself during normal daily activities, and these are the moments when I sometimes feel like the biggest failure, when my friends need me most and I can't quite conceptualize what I want to say. You can wish like hell to say something profound to someone you care about. Oh, that's my alarm going off. Oh my god. What's my really late alarm? Okay. You can want to say that perfectly eloquent sentence. Something that will smooth things over, bring peace, comfort, solace to those you value most. Why does Zach look like he got a bad spray tan on his feet? I don't know. But the words never come. They never have. Because I think too much, and before I know it, the moment is past. I know, his feet were kind of tiny, weren't they? So I pull him a little closer. Braden wraps his arms around me and silently nuzzles deeper into my shoulder. I watch in stifling disbelief as my perspective of the once comforting nocturne of the soft waves changes key, becomes a dissonant dirge as we stare together out into the endless. This is so cute. Yeah. Time passes before Braden finally speaks. I think I'm going to go rinse off. You want me to come with? Actually, will you? I'm not sure where it is, and I don't really feel like being alone right now. Is he afraid he's gonna drown under the shower? I'm still kinda shook up. Guess I'm just taking a page from your book and making awkward jokes to try and cover it up. Does it work? Wait, doesn't work, does it? Not really. Why the fuck do you want to do it? I don't know, man. Why do I do a lot of the things I do? I help Braden to his feet and we walk in thoughtful meditation back towards the shower as the waves chatter in quiet thunder. There's what? That looks so strange. There's literally one shower, and it's just like that just it doesn't look right. That's so weird. I don't know. The walk back to the shower takes longer than expected, mostly because walking through shifting sand is infuriating. There's no sign of Mikhail on the way to the shower, and I can't help but think he's purposely taking his time just to force me to talk about things I'm not sure I'm ready to talk about yet. To put it mildly, the shower is worn. Wow, not much privacy, is there? Well, what? You're not stripping, are you? Oh my, are you stripping? Are you taking off your swimsuit? Most people don't. I feel like that's just part of swimming/beach culture. Have you seen some of the shit people wear to the beach? Last thing they're worried about is what people see or don't see. Guess that's true. You just hanging out then while I rinse off? Sure, whatever you need. Yeah. My response seems calculated, even to me. Braden steps into the dilapidated wooden cubicle and shovels around before I hear water kick on it. It splatters sloppily into the sand, forming makeshift tributaries that vein outwards, draining down the sloping sands. My mind wanders as I nervously dig my toes into the sand, an allegorical distraction to what I try to pretend didn't happen. But this is one of those cases where you count your blessings for those Freudian defense mechanisms that somehow protect you while stifling any form of maturation or growth. Oh my god. I want to plunge into the depths of my head, but all that I see is potential for guilt. God knows there's a lifetime to sort through that stuff, but right now, I need to make sure Braden is alright. At the very least, I can try and be supportive now to compensate for whatever the fuck happened to me on the shore. I'm not really paying attention to much until I hear a loud sniff echo from inside the wooden shower. It's quickly drowned by the sound of running water. Is he crying again? The shower clicks off, apparently on a timer. I can see Braden's body through the cracks in the weathered planks. He's still wearing his shorts, so I don't feel too bad walking in behind him to the open side. You okay? I like how he leans against things. I like the posture he takes. Braden's dealing with PTSD. Oh my god. Braden jumps, dragging a forearm across his face and quickly smashes the shower button as water splashes him in the face. Yeah, I'm just rinsing off. The water is unable to hide the streams of tears, and I feel my heart melt. Ugh, more runny mascara. Before, when he sobbed in my chest, I think the adrenaline shock from the whole situation numbed me to any actual reaction. It was a weird mix of grief when I thought I lost him, then relief while doubts sort of shrouded me, as if the entire rescue was some cruel dream that I would awaken from to find out he was still gone. I fight back tears. My throat stubbornly constricts and dries. Braden. Yeah. What? Ew, what are they doing? And I suddenly find the courage I should have earlier, and I wrap my arms around him. Dude, I'm so sorry. Ugh, oh lord, ugh. I don't like this. Braden nervously wipes his eyes again. It's fine. I know you. No, it's not fine. I shouldn't have made you do something you didn't want to do. You didn't. I'm the one that wanted to play frisbee. I'm pretty sure you didn't. What are they even fighting about right now? Or talking about? I don't even get it. I mean, I don't know what I mean. You're terrible at apologizing. I know you're sorry. I can tell because you're stuttering and not making any sense. I know, and I feel like an idiot, but I need to say this. I didn't throw the frisbee into the water on purpose. I suck at that stupid game, and to be honest, I never want to play it again. But that shit almost got you killed today. Hell, even coming here today, I shouldn't have made you do something you weren't comfortable doing. Zach, stop. You're way overthinking this. I wanted to come. That's Braden's fault. He was drunk. Yeah, why was he drinking so much? This is well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about his drinking problem. Yeah, but I panicked out there. You were fucking gone, man, and I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything to even get up. My legs just sort of gave out. I just feel lost right now. Like, life tested me. Like, majorly tested me for the first time, and I failed when you needed me most. What does that say about me? What kind of friend does that make me? It makes you human. I don't think any less of you. I panicked too. You heard Mikhail. I mean, I'm still shook up, but I don't blame you for anything. If you weren't sorry, you wouldn't be standing here now. Not that you have anything to be sorry about, but I know where your heart is. Yeah, I just feel stupid, like I couldn't move. Oh god. I spin around so that I can look deeply into him. I'm sorry. Oh, what a romantic moment, guys. I know, but it's behind us. Nothing else happened. But I almost lost you out here because we were fucking around. 'Cause we're drunk and being stupid. But you didn't lose me, and we're fine now. Nothing's changed for me, other than confirming I suck at swimming still. It's harder to swim in open water like this. It's too unpredictable. Even worse when you can't see. Swimming is such a big part of your life, and it's your passion. You made the college team at a major university and you're good at it. I just feel guilty that it's such a fear of mine. I can barely go near water. It sucks that something that's so important to you is something that we can never share. Just learn to swim. Jeez. My lord. You don't have to do this. There's other parts of our lives we can share. Maybe I have some pride too. And I don't really like being such a wimp about the whole water thing. I feel like it's time I stand up against it. I can teach you if you really want. But you're really good. You want to learn from someone who's bad? Shut up, you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. I used to teach swimming lessons back in middle school. I had a part-time lifeguard gig for the summer. Really? Yeah, I can totally teach you. Honestly, I kind of want to now. Maybe it'll make up for me just shutting down out there today. You help Mikhail cockblocks him? We can only pray. I can't shake that. It's okay. I can't lose you. Braden stares into my eyes. You didn't. Ah! He kisses me softly. It doesn't look that soft. See? Proof. I can't help but smile as the anxiety melts out of my body. Remember when I told you that a kiss doesn't have to mean anything? The words sting my stomach. Yeah. That was bullshit. I mean, I meant it at the time, but I think I was lying about it. You're always lying, Braden. Maybe some more proof will help. Hey, look at you being all smooth. I kiss him deeply, more passionately. Hey, okay, seriously, I need to finish up. Mikhail's gonna wonder where we are. I step back playfully, looking him from top to bottom, caught up in the moment and somehow able to ignore everything from before. Stop! Is it courage that comes when you realize someone is actually into you? I never really paid attention to that before, but it somehow gives me a bit of playful strength. Zach is wrapped around his finger. We lost him. Ugh, so true. Why? Because I'm gonna get hard if you keep messing with me. Gross. Is that such a bad thing? Yes, I can't hide shit in these sorts. Now get the F out of here so I can get this sand off. We walk in tandem back down to the beach to find Mikhail stretched out lazily across the sand. Oh my god, Lindsay, you're a murderer. Yo, you guys doing okay? I think so, are you? Yeah, just thinking. Thanks again, man. I don't even know how to say it. No sweat. What are friends for? Killed my buzz, though. I bet. I'm just chilling if you guys want to join. Braden and I sit down in the sand. The waves seem to have subsided, and the distance seems to bring Braden solace. No one talks for a while, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable at all, even after what happened earlier. Mikhail Trust. Mikhail. What's up? Sorry if I didn't trust you at first. After everything that's happened today, I kind of feel like an asshole. Why? You'd never even met me before. I know, but my mistrust was completely unnecessary. Zach said you were good people, and I don't know why I just couldn't accept that. Nah, honestly, I think it's always necessary. There's a lot of terrible people in the world that like to take advantage of others. I don't blame you guys at all. When I told you I was on your team, that wasn't to make you feel guilty. It was to hopefully reassure you, so you know that I'm not a threat. You feel bad for Mikhail? He seems alone and like a third wheel to these two nasties? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it just sucks that I was so skeptical. It's hard to find people that don't have ulterior motives. Yeah, assholes ruin that shit for everyone. But nah, I'm for real, man. Zach's like my best friend. I wouldn't do anything to hurt him or the people he cares about. Same. I like you though. I had a lot of fun today, you know, despite almost dying. I could tell. I think we all needed to cut loose for a change. For real, it's nice to just be me and have fun. I think sharing a room with Zach was the first time I really stopped and thought about how much I truly hide from others. The wrestling team is a perfect example. There's a culture there. I mean, sure, I enjoy parts of that culture, but I still have to put on a mask there. It's really cool to finally take that off in our dorm room, and honestly, it feels really cool to take it off somewhere else too. Yup, I know exactly what you mean. You can always be yourself around me, man. I'm pretty open. And I mean, I put up with Zach's ass, right? Hey. So, can I ask you something, Mikhail? Anything, man. Shoot. What do you really think of me? That's a pretty open question. Like, you know a ton of shit about me that Zach has told you, more than anyone else I've ever talked to except for Zach. What do you really think of me? I think you're an amazing guy with a great sense of humor and a kind heart. But like most people, I think you worry too much about what people say or think. Busted. What about the fact that I'm like kinda into Zach? Like I feel people won't believe me that I'm not into other guys. Oh my god, are you still on about this? He's still on about being straight. Dude, you're going to like what you like, and people are always going to draw their own conclusions from things. That's with sexuality or anything. You could like a certain shirt, and the person next to you may disagree or question how you could like something like that. We all have different tastes in everything. That's what makes us diverse and unique, man. The point is, when it comes to sexuality stuff, you don't have to justify yourself to other people. It's a personal thing. It's your own. You don't owe anyone an explanation to that. They can either accept it or not accept it. In the long run, I think you'll see how it doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, even if you only have one or two people standing by your side, that's plenty if they're the right people. While I know that Mikhail was talking to Braden, it resonates. At some point, Mikhail's words seem to be directed at a more generalized audience, to me. And if they weren't directed at me, they should have been. Because let's be honest, I need someone to shout shit like this into my ear with a megaphone about 30 times a day. So, what about you? Can I ask you some stuff? You're sad that they showered then went back to the sand without a blanket? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Sure. Seems fair. Oh dear. Mikhail's aspirations? What does he aspire? Isn't he like becoming a doctor or something? So you work over at the clinic, you said? Yeah, it's an internship for pre-med. How do you like it over there? Stressful, if I'm being honest. You never talk about it, man. Yeah, not very often. Ugh, I don't need a close-up on his big pepperoni nipples. I just don't know if I'm cut out for it. Is it really that bad over there? Not at all. Dr. Hodges is great, and she really works with me on stuff. I think I'm just too much... I just put too much pressure on myself moving forward. I'm definitely learning a lot, but I don't know if I'm ready to look for real patients. I mean, I don't know if I'm ready to look real patients in the eye after all this, and confidently know what's really going on with them. There's so many variables. Psychology is the same way, man. I feel like people have patience with psychology, though. In the medical field, they want answers now. Yeah, but you have medical tests and stuff for things. Sure, psychology has standardized tests, but now that the field is finally acknowledging the diversity in people, all those standardized tests just seem useless. You mean the world isn't full of old white dudes? I know, surprise, right? Psychology just found out. I don't even know how to respond to that. It's okay, man, we're just fucking around. Truth is, my family puts a lot of pressure on me to graduate from medical school, and I think I think we hurt Whitey Braden's feelings. And I think over time, I've just gotta sort of pick up on that. At first I hated it and it stressed me out, but then I ended up just adopting it anyway. Is Cracker Braden over here gonna cry again? It's stupid that sometimes we become what we swear our entire lives on. It's stupid that sometimes we become what we swear our entire lives we'll try and avoid. Pineapple pizza? What is wrong with you? That's depressing as hell. Yeah, but it's kind of true sometimes. At any rate, Braden, if you need some help with the eyesight stuff, I can talk with Dr. Hodges in the morning. She may be able to get you into the clinic tomorrow. What is she, an optometrist? I don't think she is. They do eye appointments there too? Well, not usually this late into the school year. Because it's such a small clinic, we end up only doing certain types of things at certain times of the year. Otherwise, we'd just be swamped all the time. What the? Why are so many people out here liking Hawaiian pizza? It also allows them to cater to the types of patients so that internships can be arranged. So like, all the people studying eyes do their internships at the time of year when the clinic does eye stuff? Yep, exactly. Dr. Hodges isn't a licensed optometrist, but can do eye stuff and hook you up for now. At least you'll be able to see and it won't cost you anything. Isn't that illegal? Ask the underage drunk guy from earlier? Heh, shut up. Nah, she's pretty relaxed, man. She can't write you a prescription, but we have enough resources at the office that she can just give you something that's just as accurate as what you'd get from an optometrist. We just gotta keep it under the table. I'm not a big fan of eye stuff. Nobody is. It's like going to the dentist. If they didn't require you to do it annually, nobody would go because it sucks. It would be pretty minimal to get you in and out though, promise. And I can stick with you through the whole thing if you need support. No judgments. We all have our phobias. Why would he have a phobia of getting glasses? Like, why does he need help with that? What's yours? Honestly? Fucking spiders. If a spider pops up in that exam room, I'm out. You're on your own. Braden smiles nervously. You really should do it, man. I mean, look what happened today. I know. Offer's open and it won't take much to set up. We'll play it by ear. So Braden's gonna be a glasses wearing Ikimen now. Perfect. Any love interests? What? You already know that, Braden. Okay, well, I guess other than that. So you mentioned having a crush on Zach. Oh Jesus, do we have to talk about this again? Big Meat Megane? Hey, he's the one that brought it up first. Of course I did. I like having stuff in the open. So, is there anyone else? Are you in a relationship or anything? Not really, no. I don't have time because all the school demands and stuff, so I just keep it solo. Wait, what does not really mean? What do you mean? He asked if you had a relationship and you said not really. Oh, did I? My bad, I meant no. Mikhail's eyes shift away briefly. It's subtle, but I notice it. I notice it's because it's not like him. But I fall silent, knowing there's an exception to his openness. That he's either afraid to talk or not ready about it. Oops. Well, whatever, yeah. Okay. What was... I mean, is he talking... I mean, is he, like... is this about mom effer? Is it? Is he kind of not really in a relationship with him? What was up with that phone call in the car? That's a long story, man. You know you can talk to us about it, right? I know, it's just too long of a story and we're always rushed. We're always rushed because we only talk about me at swim practice. We have all the time in the world out here today. Zach and I briefly talked about this earlier when you were getting dressed. I didn't really want to ruin the mood. It's just a long story. I know we sort of just met. I'm not the best at giving advice about stuff, but you can trust me. No, you can't. Do not trust Braden ever. Believe me, it's not a trust thing. Just family issues. I'm having second thoughts about some career choices, and I mentioned it to my sister. She told my mom, who almost had a fucking aneurysm. So just do you, man. You tell me that shit all the time. Mikhail smiles timidly. It's not a smile. Long story, man. Zach and Braden's relationship. So, y'all quizzing the shit out of me. My turn. Sure, go ahead. So, you guys obviously like each other, right? We look at each other awkwardly. So, that's a yes. Why not make it official? Because Braden is in the closet little douche. Gut punch. I glare at Mikhail. Not because I'm disturbed by his question. I'm more disturbed that I don't even have a good enough answer that I really want to tell other people. What? Your answer is your boyfriend's in the closet. And I'm still ashamed of... I guess you're also in the closet too, Zach. I guess you're both in the closet. You deserve each other. Am I still ashamed of who I am? Of what I like? Or am I still too afraid to show it to others? To make it public? Is it the label? I guess I'll go first. I cock my eyebrow at Braden. His head bowed like a choir boy. You're not invisible? What is your problem? I haven't had the best experience with relationships. I don't even know how to act in a relationship. You two drive me insane. There's not really any rules to all this, and if there are rules, you're the two making them up because it's your damn relationship. I guess I'll be honest. I never saw myself actually dating a guy. He looks at me with disappointment, almost shame that he said it out loud. Am I hurt by the comment? Surprisingly not. Why should I be? I'm terrified to date one too. I mean, I like what we have right now. We're incredibly close. Closer than I've been with anyone before. Closer than I thought I could get to anyone. I trust him unconditionally. The dynamic is just... I don't know. It's just unique, and it means a lot to me. I guess I'm just afraid if we name it, if we call it something else, things could change and we may lose what we have. When I think about relationships, it just brings up memories, those memories about my ex. Heh, Braden, Zach is a lot of things. He snorts, shaking his head as a smile creeps across his lips. Oops. Zach is a lot of things, but he's nothing like your ex-girlfriend. The tide splashes noisily, but Mikhail doesn't seem to notice. He looks out into the water, almost absently, and seemingly speaks to no one. You can't forsake all relationships just because of one bad experience. We all sit in silence, almost like a state of meditation. I know, his poor GF didn't know that he was gay. I feel like I could sit here forever. Same. Really? I thought you hated the water. I'm fine as long as I'm back here and those effing birds don't come back. But I mean, I'd sit here forever with you guys. Today has been one of the most memorable days of my life. I groan in disgrace. My mind flashes back to Braden being sucked under the crashing waves. His eyes locked with mine until they disappear under the water. This is so ridiculous, his face right here. Oh, stop. I meant I enjoyed the time we spent. What is that face? I'm really glad I came. Hey, Zach, your boy is getting soft on us. He does that sometimes. Shut up. I think we all do. Doesn't make you weak because you feel things for other people. Well, he must be comfortable if he's throwing you that side. Mikhail nods and smiles. Same. We're gonna have to leave before long, though, to get back, aren't we? Yeah, to be honest, we should get going. I always get lost on the way back, and it'll be harder in the dark. And we still need to carry all that shit back to the car, too. Braden jumps up from the sand with a sudden intensity. I hop up, guys. Damn, I guess we're going then. Stop bitching. I mean, get up. I want a picture. A picture of what? Oh no, we're taking a selfie with Braden. Braden grabs us both by the arms, dragging us out onto the sand and over by some nearby rocks. He squeezes between us and pulls his phone out of his pocket. A picture of us, today. I got 1 million pictures on my wall and none of them mean anything close to this. Shouldn't it just be you two? Hell no, you're just as much as, wait, hell no, you're part of this just as much as we are. You're in this shot too. I want to remember this shit, guys. Wait, I want to remember this shit, guys. So smile, bitches, and try to look like you like me. Ugh. Oh dear. Zach had such an empty face. The drive back is quiet, and it's late when we arrive back at the dorm. We grab our gear out of the trunk in silence. An hour in the car after baking in the sun all day tends to suppress conversation. Mikhail, oopsie daisy. Mikhail helps us carry stuff up to the dorm room, and we dump our things into a pile as we mindlessly stumble into the room. Hey Zach, did you get that Speedo out of the back seat? No, I left it out there. I'll grab it on my way to class tomorrow. What, are you gonna take it, Braden's keys? Please don't forget, I can't imagine you in a yellow Speedo. It's everything you think it should be. Mikhail, love you, but shut the F up. I like yellow. But does yellow like you? Braden strips off his tank off and tosses it carelessly on the floor. I can't stop looking at him as the day's events race through my head on loop. I keep seeing that open water stretched out on the horizon, and Mikhail furiously stomping through the water, shouting Braden's name. God, I'm drained. Ugh, I almost lost him. Our eyes meet briefly, and he smiles, almost reassuringly. So... Mikhail breaks the silence. It's no secret he's caught us staring at each other. I'm going to go now, because it looks like you guys have a lot to catch up on. Okay. Braden absently wanders over to my bed and crashes into a heap. Honestly, why don't you stay? Oh my god, he wants a three-way. Mikhail flashes me a panicked look of a wingman who just got shot down. Nah, I can head back. You guys look like you need some time together. Honestly, you can crash here, man. I don't mind. Plus, it's closer to clinic if you're trying to get Braden in first thing in the morning, right? Braden groans. Stop bitching. You put this off long enough. You probably shouldn't even be driving if you couldn't see in the water today. That's different. It is not. I turn to Mikhail, my mind clearly made up. It's a sleepover! Yeah, why don't you crash over here for real? It may take both of us to get his stubborn ass over there in the morning. You've seen what he can do at wrestling practice. I mean, if you guys want, your dorm is definitely closer to the clinic than mine, so it'd save me some time. Cool, it's settled then. Where you want me at? Braden mumbles into the mattress. You can take my bed. Mikhail stares me down, mouthing, you sure? I nod back and he shrugs. Within a few minutes, whoa! What the heck? He got into his jockstrap in front of Mikhail? What? Alrighty, okay, I guess whatever then. I guess him being embarrassed or shy in front of people is just a lie. Within a few minutes, the three of us are crashed in the bed for the most uneventful sleepover ever. Yeah, Braden's ready to get naughty in the middle of the night. With Mikhail here. We're all exhausted and sunburnt. Braden snores quietly next to me. I quietly run my fingers through his hair, soaking up the time I have with him so close to me. I hear the beach waves crash in the chambers of my mind and feel anxiety intensify within. I still can't believe I almost lost him. I turn over towards Mikhail in the darkness. Mikhail. Yeah? Thanks for today. Anytime, I told you, I got you. Alrighty, everybody. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here.